Hey, David Ward here, and I wanted to come on and give a quick overview on X39, this amazing little piece of wearable technology right here that I get so many questions about. So I decided to just come on here and do a quick little overview to answer all your questions. But I have a question for you. And the question is, have you been patched? Because if you haven't, at the end of this, you're probably going to want to get patched. So why would you want to wear this amazing little piece of technology? Well, as we age, we lose our natural healing abilities. When we were born with stem cells. And at about age 30, we lose about 50% of our stem cell activity. And why is that important? Well, the more stem cells you lose, or you don't really lose them, they just go inactive or dormant. When they go inactive and dormant, then the healing process slows down and we begin to age much faster. So by the time you're 30 years old, you're already down to 50% stem cell activity, but you don't really notice it at that age. Think about professional athletes. There are plenty of athletes that are still dominating in their sport well into their 30s. But by the time you're 60, you're down to about 10% stem cell activity, and you notice it. You feel it. You look in the mirror, you see it. Your sleep heads south, your skin heads south, everything, cognitive function. You really feel it and see it at age 60. So that's why it's important to wear this amazing little piece of technology, because how does it work? Think of the sun. When you expose your skin to the sun, it triggers a response in your body, and your body starts producing what? Vitamin D. This is how the patch works, but it doesn't use sunlight. We all produce infrared light. If you were to walk outside in pitch black and I looked at you through night vision goggles, you would be glowing. So the patch is simply acting as a mirror. You put it anywhere on your body and it reflects that low level of infrared light that we all produce back into the body, and it elevates a copper peptide called GHK-Cu. So the cool thing about it is there's no drugs, no stimulants, no chemicals on the patch. Nothing is going into the blood, meaning it's non-transdermal and non-invasive. You've probably heard of injections. This is just simply putting a patch on your body, elevating that copper peptide, and your body begins to rejuvenate on its own. So how do you wear it? You wear it for about 12 hours per day. So you put one on maybe 7 o'clock in the morning, and around 7 p.m., you peel it off and throw it away and put a new one on the next day. But you're going to want to make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. Think about when you put a plant outside or expose it to sunlight, what if you didn't water that plant? Well, eventually it's going to die. So we need water. If you want these patches to work much faster and better, make sure that you're drinking plenty of water and adding electrolytes to it as well. So here are some of the benefits. Now, we don't make any claims. This patch is not meant to treat, cure, heal, mitigate any kind of medical condition or disease. But here are some of the things that people notice. We have friends, family members that have noticed one of these things, some of these things, or even all of these things. So increased strength, a reduction in inflammation. Now that one is huge. Basically, every dis-ease that you can think of stems from chronic inflammation in the body. Increased stamina, energy and vitality, mental clarity, improvements in sleep. Now, energy and sleep are some of the things that people will notice day one, day two. So we'll call them one patch wonders. They put a patch on and they call me like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've got this burst of energy. I'm thinking clearly. It's crazy. It's almost euphoric. Or I've slept like a rock. I hadn't slept like a rock in 20 years. And so improvements in skin appearance. These are some of the things that can happen when you put this patch on your body. Now, it's basically just all about putting your body into an optimal state of health. And we're not making claims. We have proof that this actually works. This is a US patent that LifeWave was awarded for this amazing piece of technology. And you can read the patent in its entirety if you want to, but I'm just going to quickly go over embodiments of elevating this copper peptide, including the activation of stem cells, improvements in energy, a reduction in inflammation, management of pain, improvements in stamina, collagen production. Those are some of the things that the patent proves that when you put this patch on your body begins to react in a certain way. So here are some of the longer term results per the clinical studies. I think we have 86 different clinical studies on this amazing little wearable device. And so within the first few days, about 4,000 of your genes begin to reset to a more youthful state. Now that's huge because genes can turn off something bad and turn on something good. And then within 6 weeks, the brain become balanced. I didn't even know the brain could become unbalanced, but what happens if the brain gets imbalanced? you'll hear things of like PTSD, stress, anger, anxiety, depression. All of those things start to diminish just within 6 weeks. And then within 90 days, your body starts reproducing more collagen, which is huge because that's not just for hair, skin, and nails. That makes up the structure of your whole body, basically blood, your gut lining, your joints, your blood vessels. All kinds of things inside the body require collagen. And this study is huge. Within 6 months, the participants that took part in this study, their heart began to reverse in age. Matter of fact, their whole cardiovascular system was performing as if it were 8 years younger just within 6 months of wearing the patch. So that's a quick little overview on the patch, how it works, how it does it, and all that stuff. But here is, if you're ready to place an order, here are some of the packages that you could look at getting. So the first pack you see on the left is the core pack. That is a 90-day supply of patches. And I tell you, you want to give your body at least 90 days. The developer of the patch said you really want to give it 1 month per decade that you've been alive. So if you're 40, give it 4 months. If you're 60, give it 6 months. Are you going to notice something before then? Absolutely. I bet you do. Can't make any promises. Every body is different, but you want to give it at least 90 days. And so some people may start on the core pack, but now if you're sitting here thinking, wow, I know my mom could benefit from this, my dad, my brother, my sister, my friends, I know family members, whatever, if you're thinking about people that you could share this with, then you may want to purchase that advanced pack, because now you're going to get a 6-month supply. So that would be enough product for you to use and some product to share. And I'll tell you a little bit about what happens if you do decide to share this product. But if you're thinking about, you know what, I'm an entrepreneur, I know plenty of people that could truly benefit from this amazing piece of technology, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to do the serious entrepreneur pack, which is the premium pack. That's what Heather, my wife, and I did when we joined this company. We thought, okay, if this product works, which has a 30-day money back guarantee, so obviously the company knows that the product works. So if it works like they say it does, this is going to be huge. And I'm so glad we made that decision, because it has been life-changing for us physically and now financially. So that's what can happen just within wearing the patch. It could literally change your life physically, but then you start sharing it with people and then watch the benefits that these people all of a sudden start receiving. And then they're calling you going, oh my gosh, what is this? And so the company will reward you simply for sharing it. So they have a compensation structure built into the company that will reward you if you decide to start sharing the products. Well, you don't have to, but it's very easy to share something that blesses you, because now you want to be a blessing to other people. So the company is now 20 years old. They went from doing 20 to 30 million a year. And when they launched this patch in 2020, they got the global patent on it in July of 2020. The company went from finishing 2023 at over $430 million. And they just finished 2024 at $640 million in revenue. And we're now open in 83 countries. But what I like about it is it's not a Me Too product. What's a Me Too product? Supplements, skincare, CBD, energy drinks. A lot of companies offer those products. No one has what we have. That's why it's so simple to share. So if you decide to wear the patch, just reach out to me and let me know. I'd be happy to send you some samples, or I can help you get started. If you know plenty of people that you think could benefit from this, then tell me that as well, and we will be happy to get you started. So that's my quick little presentation. Hope you got some value from this. Feel free to reach out to me anytime, and I'd love to help you get going. All right, have a great day.